son asking if he can play Overwatch. Right now. That's what that was genuine. My son asking. He's like, "Hey, Dad, can I play Overwatch?"
Ladies and gentlemen, so what I'm doing is I normally watch this guy, beginner trading. He goes over the market, um, and I follow him pretty much like because he break down the data and keeps up pretty same shit that I do, but he just when it comes with actual data and knowing how the market reacts to it. SpaceX would be the seventh largest U.S. public company.
Start trading according to CNBC in 5 minutes, and that was 2 minutes ago. So in 3 minutes.
That's where you're seeing that. That's why you see the S&P pull back down now.
According to CNBC, which is not perfectly accurate, but
see, this could be a trap right here, or all this area could be a trap. You see, watch.
All right, guys, we're gonna start seeing real baked in price now here. Real baked in price. You can see the quotes on the left. All right, that's according to wait, was it CNBS or CNBC? No, CNBC. I got CBS and CNBC mixed up. All right, guys, here we go. It's time.
See how a bunch of orders are filled up right here, especially in this area right here.
Y'all ready?
We shoot on up, break through this because we don't.
I don't know if I trust the sites, but we'll see, Jerome. We'll see, dude. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with bull 2. 150s is where the quotes are showing right now. We have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot up to right here.
Watch it not happen.
Oh, we're gonna
drill and dump.
We're gonna break down here.
This is what CNBC said. Or CNBS. CNBC.
We're not gonna react. Oh, it started.
48. And I see this confirmed with multiple other posts. So.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Let's see. So you're going bull 2 electric boogaloo? Again, bull or bear chat. Let me know. Bull or bear chat. A minute and a half is when it's supposed to go live.
It's already live. It's
I don't know for sure though. It's not
151. It's 151.
Hey, goodbye. Polar bear. Our poll's still 66% of people say it's going to close over 135.
It's funny because the S&P is not reacting to it.
Sheesh. Okay, it's live here, guys. SpaceX is live right now. It is up. Look. It's here. It's currently at 151s right now. SpaceX is officially trading here. 151s. 150s.
154.
So it's looking like it wants to get up there, though. Let's see if it wiggles up to 152s high. There it goes. It just broke 152s. Get the second candle in now. We are live for SpaceX. SpaceX is live right now. Hit 153s just now. There we go. We went up there. We got pushed back down a little bit. 154s. 154s now. We are live for SpaceX's IPO, and it is now here. SpaceX is officially trading right now, guys. Officially trading. I can't zoom out. There's only 2 candles, man. There's only 2 candles. It's only been over 2 minutes.
Interesting how the S&P isn't reacting positive to it.
This is it. Right here. This is it right here, dude. You're in the thick of the action. Yeah, we're at 153s right now, roughly. 153s for SpaceX.
Not even reacting.
Yeah,
that's what you don't fucking go in on these fucking trades.
We just hit 154s, almost 155s. When we break 155s here, we're starting to head up. They're 155s. We just broke 155s.
This is gonna be an interesting day. It's gonna be an interesting day.
156s.
It's gonna be like this all day. We're just gonna be staring at fucking S&P. And I mean SpaceX, and I believe the S&P isn't. Yeah, I believe the S&P is really gonna have that crazy explosion because we're gonna have this volatile
157s right now.
SpaceX just going up and down. It's gonna be till 10 o'clock. It's gonna be till 10 o'clock, and SpaceX is gonna stay there. Watch.
Yeah, SpaceX IPO hit 158 60s, 158 70s here. 158, 159s, almost to 160s now. Nothing but green candles so far. Will we get 200s today, guys? 159.30s, 159.80s, 160s. Just tapped it. Got up to 160s. What was the high from the quotes? It was like 175, right? All right, we're at 160s now.
It's gonna be till 10 o'clock. See, that's why they didn't go in. Yes, baby. That's why they didn't go in. Everybody's expecting for the S&P to shoot on up even high. Yeah. Yes.
Hold. We're at 160s now.
Yep.
162s just hit.
And the S&P is gonna have a pullback. It's gonna be very volatile here. Yeah. See this section right here? This cushion.
NASDAQ is jumping. It's probably a rotation. They're selling their NASDAQ positions potentially by SpaceX. Tesla's dumping down. There might be a rotation.
No, if you're buying SpaceX, dumping your they're not gonna be. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Why? No, if you're smart, you wouldn't fucking be doing this shit right now. You fucking dumbass. You're not gonna be fucking buying this shit right now. Oh, so I'm gonna sell my stocks and myself. I'm gonna go into SpaceX. Gonna go up. Especially watching this shit. Fuck no. See that double top right here? This price right here? No bueno. See that 50 Fibonacci? 746? No bueno. That was a big fucking 50 Fibonacci area right there. And plus you have an 8-hour candle. 8-hour candle, 50 Fibonacci in the zone right here.
I don't know if it's over yet. I think it's just one red candle. You see them?
50 Fibonacci right here, 8-hour candle.
SpaceX is live right now.
Either towards the end, 11:45, 12:30, we're gonna shoot up to that 7,427.
Red candle here now. It's been open for 6 minutes. 60.
All right, so now the SpaceX is fucking over, whatever. Now we're gonna pay attention to the war. We're gonna have to wait to see recurring support. Recurring support right here. This is the 1 minute. You got support in this region. Not even 15 minutes has been open. 10 minutes. Ah, stupid. Shooting up. Let me see, find anything. 4 candle close at 10. See, this 4 candle, this is what we should shoot up. This time, the 7:45 to 8:30, and we should have passed 30. We should have shot on up. That way, or we're gonna start going up at 9, 15, 20. If we don't, we're gonna fucking start pulling back. And then it looks like the S&P is gonna start pushing up because if you can see, it's creating this beautiful U pattern right here in the small time frames. So it's gonna be very important how we close at 10. So if SpaceX continues, then with that towards the end, I can see the S&P continue, or I'll be surprised if it didn't. See, this is the area that we want to pass. And we want to stay and close above for today. Something I want to point out about this. See, there it goes. See, in the taller candle, I noticed we have a downtrend in the MACD happening. So at some point, This is telling me this could be the bottom for the market, and then from here we're gonna gradually start going up. Or it's telling me that we're gonna get stuck here, and this is the high for the market, and we're gonna come to a certain point where we're gonna go high, and it's gonna be our crossover, a really push on up with the market, where you guys see the blue come up and pinch the orange, and then start going up. Or once you get to that region, the market's gonna be way too high, and then that's where we're gonna start fucking going on down. 8-hour candle, same shit. You have a fucking, notice the trend going down. Notice telling me at the bottom, this is the bottom, and we're going up from here. Then we have a 4-hour candle, same shit. Another trend right here happening. That's why you see a red line. A red line is for the 4-hour candle. A blue line is for a dark blue for the 8-hour candle. A yellow line is for the 12-hour candle downtrend. So you see a downtrend happening, and you see how it created bottom here. So you see how they're all eventually showing you step by step how the market is going little by little by little, telling you like, hey, at the bottom, we're going up, we're going up. And then once we get to the 3-hour candle, same shit. But it's actually, I did it right here. 2-hour candle. Sorry for the ugliness or for the mess. From right here. And then 1-hour candle, we just broke it. Was going down here. Sorry for the mess. And we just broke that. So if my theory is right, then this 3-hour candle and breaking this is telling me we're gonna start rallying even harder, or we're gonna start weakening down here, and we're gonna start going down. You can see even here, because we're in the 1-hour candle oversold area, so we're gonna need really strong fucking move. You can see the market is not even pushing strong. You see how it's more weak. You see the blue line. Oh shit. You see the blue line crossing underneath, pressing downward. 30-minute, still the oversold area. Yeah, you don't want to be trading during this time.
Robinhood down for you guys. Robinhood down for you guys. We're at 166 maybe right now. SpaceX. Look at Robinhood. During the biggest IPO in history, Robinhood's down.
Is your Robinhood down? Because he was saying that Robinhood is down. But and I checked my Robinhood account, and still like everything is still being tracked or whatnot. But yeah, see, this is why you don't trade or go in trades just randomly or whatever. The only time I really will go in is when the market opened and it went down here, because it makes sense. The market barely opened. Look where the market opened right here.
SpaceX started to go down to 162s.
The market opened right here, 6:30. So look how we this is where we were yesterday. The market during the nighttime, and then as the market opened, and then here was 5:45, and then again one more time it come down. So it was a no-brainer that it was gonna fucking most likely go down here. But since I'm stuck so much on the 15, the 10-minute now on the market, I don't check where my indicators tell me where the I'm glad you still have this shit, bro. Cause you should play with this a lot. It's gonna tell you a lot. So this right here, it told me, oh, okay, this is a support area. And then I would have gone to my 15-minute candle and 10-minute candle, and it would told me it was oversold. And then I would have gone in there. After that, I wouldn't be touching it because my indicators and nothing else. My indicators and everything weren't telling me shit. Like it wasn't I'm not gonna go in just because the candles went up and because SpaceX is gonna come out and shit. Like what the fuck? Fuck that shit. So right here, I'm just fucking just viewing whatever. Um, the moment that would have gone for it already passed. I'm gonna wait till 10 o'clock because it's part of the S&P. It's part of the Nasdaq, so it's gonna close for a candle at 10. So that's gonna reconfirm first. First of all, let me see if it formed a 1 hour candle. So see, we form a 1 hour candle. As SpaceX goes now, I'm gonna start fucking keeping track of it. So we already closed 1 hour, so I know this is, instead of being a 1 hour resistance, it's gonna be a instead of being a 10-minute resistance, it's gonna be a 1 hour. Oh shit. God damn, what the fuck did I do? There you go. It's gonna be 1 hour. And then once the market closes at 10, I'm gonna mark it as red, as a forward candle. Because that's when you close a forward candle. And then the Nasdaq, I'm not gonna touch the S&P 500 because again, like it's see, everybody was expecting what the S&P was gonna go up and fly and shit, and also the S&P was showing you, how high, just where it was and everything. If you really follow the S&P 500, if you understand the candles and everything, and where the weeklies are and the monthlies and what it's doing, it's leading you to believe, hey, we're gonna fucking start flying from here. You start seeing all the SpaceX, how much money he has, and this and that. U.S. stocks side swings higher ahead of SpaceX. U.S. stock market. Let me see if it's fucking true, bitch. Okay, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Some of them. Some of them, bitch. Some of them. See how they're tanking now? That's Apple. That's 15 minutes. Apple. Microsoft. See how volatile it is? Oh, then they went down. And they're doing the same thing. Except for Google. And look at Tesla. Amazon. Palantir. SpaceX. S&P 500. Yeah, fuck that shit. Alrighty, guys. So that's why you don't go on IPO days.
Caveat added to it. Shares five. When it was dumping. Oh, it was pumping. Is it really?
Alright, let's see what Twitter's saying. This is saying the SpaceX IPO officially began trading 15 minutes ago, and there are already 160 million shares traded. That's 26 billion worth of shares traded in 15 minutes. In other words, 1.7 billion worth of SpaceX being traded per minute, right? Another one right now, absolutely incredible. There you go, SpaceX. And that's when you fucking do options right now with the S&P 500. You can either go and do options on the S&P 500 on a buy overall, as SpaceX does its thing and stays volatile in between 140, 130, maybe 160. People are going to be more focused now on the war, especially as Trump tweets something towards the end. on my way or talking to, or so some tweet that's gonna then fucking make the Nasdaq and the S&P go up. Not that SpaceX is really out of the way and it didn't really dump like crazy. It just stayed swinging sideways and whatnot. And that's gonna be a lot of risk going for a buy right now. Even though there's a chance, a 60-70 chance that towards the end we're gonna go on up, but it's more um it's way easier to wait till next week, because next week you're gonna have data moving the market, moving those emotions of the market. It's not gonna be just SpaceX for today, and the president about the war being over, because he already said the war's gonna be over, so the market already knows about that. What it doesn't know is the data next week. So with those, especially if we get data before or the day of FOMC, then the market's gonna be looking forward to that. So the market's gonna you're gonna know where the market's gonna want to be heading, instead of like right now where it's like, okay, the war's over, but SpaceX or whatnot. So is it gonna go higher? If that goes higher, is the S&P gonna go higher? Well, obviously it already came out and nothing happened to the S&P 500. So if you think just because SpaceX is gonna go up higher, the S&P is, and you go on options and yeah, it's very, very volatile. No, I wouldn't fucking, you know.
So we're bouncing back into 155. Story of Netscape. Netscape is still a browser. This is back like when the internet was first carried and sell browsers and bots. Microsoft wanted to partner with Netscape. And Netscape IPO 3 profits make billions. That kind of changed the state of IPOs leading into today, like called SpaceX, right? Like if Netscape had changed the standard pre-Netscape, you needed like a certain amount of profits. After Netscape, companies were like, yo, for IPO.
The world first trillionaire.
Anyways, they sold a browser.
That's crazy. Trillionaire.
Try to rush this story so I can connect to SpaceX. But anyways, eventually Microsoft was like,
Yeah, shut the fuck up. So all you're gonna hear pretty much right now is gonna be SpaceX and Trump tweeting about the war being good and on the way. But what I really want to pay attention to is if we have a sudden drop at 10 or 11:15 and we go to the 15-minute oversold area, and then Trump comes up with some tweet. But the only reason why I think it will go down if is Iranian officials somehow make it seem like this deal isn't gonna happen, but I fucking doubt it. Because by the way, how Trump is, they're doing this. So I was thinking about this shit. If the FOMC Kirshner, whatever fucking his name is, which is Trump's pick, is gonna talk about interest rates, and the previous Federal Reserve Powell fuckface told you that based on, if we have the war, we can make our decision. Then if I was the president, I'll be like, oh shit, well I better I better fix this war, or make it seem like I fix it, or pause it, do whatever I gotta do so that in that week everybody think where this war is over with, or where we're working because we're signing papers or whatever. Just like the first day that he announced that Pakistan and all this shit, you gotta make it official. So you gotta start showing what he's doing, what the same thing that he's doing right now is what you need to do to make traders, people believe that this deal is going to happen this week, by showing pictures, by showing screenshots of other officials members saying, yes, we're going to work on this week, exactly this. That way, when the Fed comes on Wednesday and they ask him about question about interest rates, and who gives a fuck about that? That's when they're gonna be like, oh well, since the war is over now, we can focus on that, on the data, blah 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 blah. But I still don't believe that FOMC is gonna be positive. I still believe we're gonna pull back somehow. We're only gonna fly or go up if we get some sort of bad data. Not horrible data, but bad data. So I would just wait till next week to trade the S&P 500. Because you want to go on option, you want to go on calls because of the war and of the weekend. But then you don't know if people are gonna sell SpaceX. Well, I mean, they say you can't sell right now, so I don't see SpaceX pulling down. I see it most likely doing this. And you want to see how SpaceX swings, how SpaceX moves with the S&P 500. Is it correlated somewhat to it? Is it not? Panda River, Panda River, Panda River. Turn wide, turn line, move your body, move your body. Dun, 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 dun. See, you have a hard resistance right here. So to shoot above that, you need something hard because your next stop would have been right here. You see a thick resistance right here. We would have stayed in the 50 Fibonacci also, and the 12-hour trend line. So you would have had a hard time breaking through that. It would have been a fake out. The fact that you don't have the strength to do that, it tells me a lot. So now the market is moving closer. 10:51. I'm gonna move this back. Actually, no. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move it back. Bring 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 it back. All right. What's that fucking new song? ¿Cómo esta pinche canción? What's that fucking new song, yo? I was listening to. I don't have it on here. What the fuck? Spend that. There you go. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Bum 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 bum. Bum dun 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 bum 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 dun dun dun. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. So this is an 8-hour candle, 50 Fibonacci. Right here. So either we're gonna close at 10 here. 11:45, 12:30. Finally shooting up. Or 11:45, 12:30. We're gonna come down and we form this fake downtrend. And then when next week, but I believe we're gonna shoot up till the end of the day. 11:45, 12:30. We're gonna shoot up. At least to here. At least to here. At least to here. And then maybe come down and pull back. And then or end up closing here for the day. I wonder if there's gonna be some sort of head and shoulders, but it's not. So next resistance is gonna be right here. This gap, this gonna be very hard to pass. This gap right here. Yeah, lines up with the trend. Yeah, it's hard to pass by here. See, this is your oversold area. So it got some strength from here. From here, it could start going up again since it hit a bottom. Similar to right here. Same shit happens in the 1 minute. 1 minute tends to come here and tends to get out of there. If it really goes below that, it's because it's a really heavy drop that's gonna move it. But typically, it goes to that area and just pulls out of there. And then when it pulls out of there and starts going up, and we start friction right here, and then coming down. But we should be going up from here, most likely. Because again, we're coming to your 915. It's 8 out of 50 Fibonacci, so we can close here at 10. But again, you're not shooting, breaking, nothing crazy. You did break out at the fucking right here. So you did break out of this area right here, which was very important. But you're still underneath very important resistance. So your 1145 can come back here and we could just pull down or just end up closing here. And then I need the help of Trump to break through this with a tweet or something. So if anything, we could close here for the day. I'll be really surprised if we break above that. And it's really gonna be hard because you have SpaceX out, and a lot of people don't really know how this really works. I think nobody can really cash out till a certain price gets hit. Yeah, see, very volatile in this region. This is where we were, and this is where they try to shake you out. Very much to try and shake you off. It's a market in the morning, as the market opened, and now the market trying to shake you off. See some really highs to pass. So you can start pulling back and going low. No pattern at all. You can see pull back. Yeah. 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 See? That's why you don't fucking get up. And we have a 50 Fibonacci right here. That's where rejected. Yeah, that's why I'm fucking touch with this shit right now. Tweet. Tweety tweet, tweet, tweety tweet, tweet. Tweety tweet, tweet. Mr. B just hit 100 subscribers. Somebody owns a piece of him. Wow. You think it goes away beyond YouTube and sensibilities as a crypto on ramp for a generation of growing up digital money and Bitcoin wants to explore that pipeline. So the subscribers milestone isn't just each record, it's a checkpoint on. It's crazy. That is crazy. I would have never fucking thought that shit. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Pakistan Prime Minister announced that the final agreed upon text of peace deal between the U.S. and Iran has been reached. Pakistan is now working closely with both sides for finalizing the next step. Peace. I knew he was gonna fucking do this shit. I knew he was gonna do this shit. Why wouldn't you? It would be the smartest thing to do. You would have to fucking end the war before your pig federal fuckface would talk. Otherwise, he's gonna repeat the same shit Powell said. I can't make any comments because since we have a war going on, blah 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 blah. Then Trump was gonna be, you fucking idiot, you end that fucking rate. So Trump knows they probably had a conversation like, yo, if you want me to fucking cut interest rate, then you gotta fucking fix this whole fucking war that you started, all right? All right, cool. Give me pounds. Some shit like that. Iran says the talks have now completely stalled due to Trump's position and action, saying that as long as Trump does not accept all of the Iran demands in the draft, the 60-day negotiation period has no chance of beginning. Iran won't sign per a source close to Iran's. Vance's new statement said the deal involves no cash and no funds released for signing, while Iran's draft requires the U.S. to release $24 billion frozen funds and pay Iran repayment before. Yeah, they keep on saying that shit. We'll see. Another fucking bullshit. Another fucking bullshit. Reopen. I think it's the person. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit, dumbass. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, that's it. No fucking, no tweets or nothing. SpaceX. SpaceX, 1 hour candle. Fuck you then. Okay. You see how much S&P is stalling now? We should have moved already. So most likely gonna close below 450. Or we're gonna close at 450. And it's gonna be your length 45 to 30 to break 478. 470. If we struggle, especially towards 1245, we're gonna fucking pull back and just stay here. And we're gonna let SpaceX breathe over the weekend. Maybe towards the end we're gonna push because of a tweet or the war, the deal, whatever, whatnot. But I believe the market isn't gonna shoot up like crazy towards the end. We're gonna have some light, maybe just to 7,500 and stay there, not going up from there for towards the end of the day, because FOMC is now gonna be our big day. Now that if you are gonna figure out the war, we rather you get confirmation on Sunday or Monday, and then Monday I'll start doing trades and buying stocks or whatnot. I wouldn't do that shit before just because you tweeted that shit. So I'm gonna close this fucking shit already. This is Brian Seacrest signing the fuck out. I'll come back. I'll come back at most likely at 11 just to see if the S&P is gonna go for that, and if either 10 or 11, most likely 11 or 11:30. Who knows? Who knows? Depends if I see a tweet or something. But if I see something important that I want to say, so I'll see you guys. This is Brian Seacrest signing out.